President Donald Trump has once again imposed tariffs on imports. This time, the targets are steel and aluminum. The tariffs are 25% on steel and 10% on aluminum. Trump argues these tariffs are necessary to protect American jobs. He claims the U.S. steel and aluminum industries are vital to national security. These tariffs are part of a pattern of protectionist policies by the Trump administration. Trump has repeatedly argued that other countries are taking advantage of the United States. He believes these tariffs will force other countries to offer more favorable trade deals. However, many economists disagree with this approach. They argue that tariffs ultimately harm American consumers. Tariffs lead to higher prices for goods and services. This can hurt businesses that rely on imported materials. Additionally, tariffs often invite retaliation from other countries. This can escalate into a trade war which damages the global economy. Despite these concerns, President Trump remains committed to his protectionist agenda. He views these tariffs as a key part of his America First strategy. The European Union has fiercely criticized the new tariffs. The EU argues these tariffs are baseless and violate international trade rules. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen labeled the tariffs as blatant protectionism. In response, the EU has unveiled plans for retaliatory tariffs on American goods. These countermeasures will target specific products including bourbon, motorcycles, and orange juice. The EU's strategy is to hit sectors crucial to Trump's political supporters. This calculated move aims to compel the Trump administration to reconsider the tariffs. Additionally, the EU is contemplating filing a complaint with the World Trade Organization, WTO. The WTO is the global authority on trade disputes. The EU contends that the U.S. tariffs are in breach of WTO regulations. A ruling against the U.S. by the WTO could pressure the Trump administration to retract the tariffs. The EU's firm stance underscores the looming threat of a transatlantic trade war. President Trump's tariffs on major trading partners are part of a broader strategy. In 2018, he targeted China with tariffs on billions of dollars worth of goods. This move ignited a trade war between the world's two largest economies. The trade war disrupted global trade and investment significantly. Although a truce was reached in early 2020, many tariffs remain. Trump also imposed tariffs on steel and aluminum imports from Canada and Mexico in 2018. These tariffs were lifted after extensive negotiations. The Trump administration frequently used tariffs as leverage in trade discussions. These disputes underscore the complexities of Trump's trade policies. Many countries see Trump's approach as unpredictable, affecting the global trading system. The long-term impacts of President Trump's tariffs are likely to reshape global trade dynamics. These tariffs could potentially lead to a significant resurgence in American manufacturing. Higher prices for imported goods might make American-made products more competitive, boosting local industries. However, there are concerns about the broader economic implications. Tariffs could lead to higher prices for consumers, potentially reducing overall economic growth. The disruption of global supply chains might harm American businesses that rely on imported components. Additionally, the tariffs have strained relationships with key U.S. allies, such as the European Union, Canada, and Mexico. These strained relationships could hinder global cooperation on trade and other critical issues. The success or failure of President Trump's trade policies will hinge on a complex interplay of economic and political factors. The world is keenly observing how this pivotal chapter in the trade war will unfold.